Hi teens, it's Jackie from the Marengo-Union Library here to show you how to make a picture frame for your dad, your coach, or some other special guy in your life. Someone maybe who has mentored you or influenced you in a very positive way. Maybe one way to say thanks to them would be to maybe make them a picture frame. Maybe put a picture in there of the two of you doing something fun together. So, what you're going to be getting in your kit is you're going to be getting some old magazines, a pencil, some Mod Podge, and some instructions, okay? And I'm also going to send you home a piece of cardstock. We put that there. And a cereal box, if I mentioned that. So what you're going to do is you're going to measure how big the picture is that you want to use. And you're going to cut a template out of that. I'm going to send you home like an old piece of cardstock. You cut that out to the size of your picture and put that in the center of your cardboard box. Okay? That way you know what your work area is. And once you've done that, then you are going to start flipping through your magazines and find really colorful pictures. This one here has got a lot of color in it, right? Let's see. This one's got some good contrast too. So you can find lots and lots of different sheets of the magazine, and you either cut them out with an X-Acto knife or some scissors, whichever you feel comfortable with. I would suggest having a hard surface underneath, like a cutting board perhaps, when you're doing the cutting, especially if you're using an X-Acto knife. So the next thing to do is you're going to start rolling, and you're going to be rolling and rolling and rolling for a while, because it takes a lot of different rolls to make your picture frame. So let me show you how to do that. You take your pencil and you are going to start rolling it. I'm going to do it on a diagonal. This gives you long rolls, which if you're in a hurry, you might want to do. Okay, so I've got that on there. I'm going to glue the edge once I open the glue. There we go. Okay. And I've got that on there. And then I'm going to let go of a little bit, loosen it up a little bit. And then, see, I have a roll. Okay? And just that little dab of glue, it sticks pretty well. So I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to keep making rolls. Now you can also make shorter rolls too if you want. You can cut your paper in half if you want to make shorter rolls like I've done here. All right, these are shorter ones. And you can make as many rolls as you want, because the beauty of making these rolls is even after, if you make them too long, you can very easily cut them. Okay, so this one here, I'm also going to roll, except this one's going to be a smaller roll in length anyway. I'm going to roll that in. The rolling feels kind of good actually, you know, on my fingers. All right. And so, we've got to get this pencil out. There we go. So, this actually made a long roll, okay, because if you can see that, see, it's kind of like on a diagonal, but you could also just scoot it down and it makes a shorter one. So it depends what kind of look you want. Now see if you can see this one here, okay, it looks like it's got stripes on it because the way I folded the page, or rolled the page. This one here, I made a shorter roll because I'm going to need some short rolls too for here. So I'm going to do just like I did with the other one, glue down that loose edge. I really can't tell you how many rolls you're going to need to make your picture frame. It depends on how big you make the rolls and how many you want to use. And you can also make a pattern too. using these different rolls. So here's my template that I've inside my cardboard, and then I'm going to start rolling. I'm just going to start gluing these on. Again, remember, if they're too long, then you can always trim them with scissors. There we go. Like I said, I would just make lots and lots of rolls. And then you'll have extra, maybe even you can make another picture frame. Maybe you can have a matching frame for yourself as well, huh? All right. Okay. See, for this one here, I've shown you, I've used like different lengths, whatever, to kind of give it some good design to it. Look at that, stuck to a tablecloth. Okay. You want to do the rolls, glue them onto your paper just to the size of your template, okay? Because that's, your picture is going to be put in here after you're done. Now if you want, let's say I want one on a shorter one maybe here. I want to use several different rolls because this one here, look, this has got red, this one's brown, this one's white. So maybe if I want to make a pattern, I can make shorter rolls, and let's see, I'll put those on there, and I'm going to show you how you can trim it. It's very, very easy to trim these paper rolls, these magazine rolls that you've made. Because remember, you can always cut off the extra, but probably maybe after it's dry. Right now it's not dry, so I have to hold on to it. But see, I managed to trim the top so that it's all right. So I wanted this one to be even, and then these here I can cut off too as well. Maybe I decide I don't like that pattern. Maybe I want them all to be the same length. So I'm going to trim it. This one here actually is a lot longer than I needed, so I can cut this one in half and glue it right next to each other. Oops, I kind of slid a little bit. It's probably going to take maybe about 15, maybe 20 minutes for your frame to dry before you can put Mod Podge on there. Let's see, so this one here I can cut in half. Okay, see, I'm just starting to fill out my frame with my magazine rolls. Another one here. Let's see, I can put this one across this way. There's another one here. I just found another one. I made lots and lots of rolls, like I said. You might have extra rolls when you're done, but that's okay. Better that than having the project almost done and realizing you still need more magazine rolls. All right, so see, taking some more rolls, and these ones here are going across, and this one's here I decided to have it going up and down. So after I've glued on all my magazine rolls, then I'm going to take some Mod Podge after my frame is dry from the glue. And I'm going to take some Mod Podge and I'm going to paint that over my frame. All right, just to make it kind of shiny. Also, it'll last longer that way too. All right. Just a reminder that Father's Day is Sunday, June 20th, okay? So you probably want to start this project a few days before that because it takes a little while to roll and to create and for your frame to dry. All right, okay. All right, so I've got Mod Podge on there, and after my Mod Podge is dry, then I can put my picture. You can take some scissors So this is probably, maybe X-Acto knife would be better. And from behind, you're going to cut out where your frame is, where your picture is, okay? Let me find my X-Acto knife. It is somewhere underneath my stuff here. Or maybe it's not. Okay, so if you have the X-Acto knife, you're going to take the X-Acto knife and you're going to cut around where your template was, and then you're going to slip your picture. Okay, let me show you how I did that. All right. Okay. All right. So I just cut out where my template was. That was just kind of like a holding place for my picture. And then I'm going to put my picture inside my frame, or you can do it from the back. I'm doing this one here from the back. There we go. Okay. And then you have a picture frame. All right. Maybe you can put a picture in there of you and your dad doing something fun, or maybe a picture from when you were younger. Kind of remind him how much you've grown. Or maybe something, just a picture of yourself, or a picture of the two of you, you and your dad doing something fun together. All right. So the things you need to do for this project is you need to plan ahead, and you need to remember that Father's Day is June 20th, and you need to find a special picture or two that you want to put in there, okay? You can even maybe put a collage in there too of different pictures, okay? All right. I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you help your dad have a great Father's Day. All right. Thanks for joining me. Bye.